Hey love bugs, how are you guys doing? For those of you that are new here on my page, I'm Amy Carson with Love Bug Fitness, and I just wanted to check in with you guys today. Fat cat photobomb. As a lot of you guys know, my wedding was this weekend, and oh, so perfect. It was such an awesome time, but you know, events like that and getting that amped up and, you know, having the stress and then being super tired because, you know, you're running around like crazy, obviously. They ended up, it always ends up making me under the weather and not feeling good with my cystic fibrosis. So, of course, this week I'm not feeling too hot. My lungs are just tight and I'm just tired. I was a little worse earlier in the week, but it's slowly getting better. And it brought up a subject for me, you know, staying healthy while you can't go work out. And I know there's a lot of factors that go into that. I mean, I know that you guys have talked to me so many times about, you know, I can't work out right now because I'm sick. That's the case for me quite often. I can't work out because there's a lot going on at work, and you know, I'm just way too busy. That even factors in, you know. There are times in your life, in your real life, where you just can't work out. You know, you can't go to the gym and you can't like spend all this time, you know, getting healthy, losing weight, you know, doing these activities, because life is truly getting in the way. For me, more often than not, it's because my lungs get in the way. And so for me, and I feel bad about it, but working out's inconsistent, you know? So I have to find other ways to stay on track, and to actually like be consistent that don't involve the actual workout. And so that's kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about today. Just 3 quick things for you to take away whenever you know that you're not going to be able to do something, and an effort for you to not completely give up because that one thing got in your way. The most important things for me, number 1, is the mentality. I do know that in the past I used to have the mentality of like this, I felt defeated. And in working with a lot of my clients and my, you know, my girls, I can tell that whenever something like that happens, whenever they get sick, or, you know, whenever there's like this slight injury and they have to back off a little bit, they feel defeated, and literally everything just kind of falls to the wayside, and the nutrition gets off and everything gets off, and next thing you know, they're out for a week, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how long depending on how long. And then when they come back, there's this huge, you know, huge gap that they have to fill because they've gotten so off track. And it doesn't have to happen, and it's all about the mindset, right? So don't feel defeated just because your body is telling you to rest. That's actually a great thing. It's amazing how our bodies will tell us what needs to happen. For me, it's telling me chill out, you know, chill out so you don't get 100% sick in the hospital. And I'm going to listen to it. But I'm not going to feel defeated because I know there's quite a few other things that are on track. I know when I'm feeling down in the dumps, like you guys can tell, I just took a shower. I felt just like icky and sick and all of that, you know, because I've been just like chilling, laying on the couch. I'll go and take a really hot shower. Actually, the hot shower helps my lungs too, which is kind of the reason why I did it, because I was feeling super tight. But do something like that, kind of self-care. If it's having a glass of hot tea, that will help you. A cup of hot tea. My Australian friends are going to kill me for saying a glass of hot tea. You know, self-care. Whether that's like, you know, you don't feel good but you paint your toenails, or you don't feel good so you just like movie marathon it. Those kinds of things that'll actually soothe your soul and make you feel a little bit better. Self-care, I mean, just take care of yourself. Number 2, like really forgive yourself for this imperfection. You don't have to be perfect. Even those people that you see online that seem perfect and seem like they work out every day and they just have hard rock immune systems and they never get, they're not perfect either. They're just not showing you their imperfections, which I think is a shame, because you're real people, I'm real people, so why not show what's really going on so we know how to adapt and we know how to, you know, flow with life, and not just think that all of this other shit has to fit in with our life somehow and we have to be superwoman. Okay, you're already superwoman enough with your family and with your kids. Don't expect to be superwoman with your health and your illness, stuff that you can't even control, right? Forgive yourself for being imperfect, and know that you can make all of this stuff flow and your healthy lifestyle flow within even your bumps that you have along the way. There's still so much you can do. This brings me to the point of food. Whenever you can't work out, don't make yourself work out. Whenever you're feeling under the weather, don't be like, it's okay, I can fight through it. Because all you're doing is you're dampening your immune system. Whenever you're so busy that you just can't fit one in, don't beat yourself up for that. Just know that there's other things that you can do. And the number one thing that you can do is nutrition. So stick to your healthy options. I know it's really hard to stick to healthy options whenever you don't feel very good. That's the last thing you want to do because you want comfort food. But start figuring out ways, or even look online for ways that you can actually make comfort food healthy. Okay? You know, like crock pot chicken. That's super fast and super easy. You just put the chicken in the crock pot. You can put salsa all over it, and you literally turn it on. That took you 5 seconds of work. Perfect for when you don't really feel that good or when you're super busy, but it's delicious. You wrap it up in a corn tortilla and oh my God, it's amazing. Things like that. Those are the kinds of things, the quick, easy things that you're going to want to do. Actually, tomorrow's Foodie Friday recipe is inspired by me not feeling good this week. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do a healthy chicken soup. You know, chicken soup is so good for you whenever you don't feel good. And it's not just the fact that, like, it's in our heads, right? It's got all the herbs, and actually herbs are medicine. You don't even realize it, but, you know, Mother Nature grew this stuff for us. God grew this stuff for us to take care of us, and we need to start using it that way. So we'll go more into that on Friday. Be looking out for that Foodie Friday. But what you do is you just make a batch of that at some point, and you keep it in the freezer, which is what I do. And I take it out of the freezer, I defrost it, I warm it up on the stove. It takes like 10 minutes to warm it back up on the stove, and then I'm done. So I didn't actually have to cook when I don't feel good. So I'll show you guys that recipe for sure. And then once you do start to feel better, really ease into your routine. Really ease back in. You don't want to go balls to the wall just because you feel like you feel better. That's my biggest mistake ever, I think, is to go back in as if I'm already 100%, and then it always ends up backing me up. You still have to take care. So don't beat yourself up for the slow process of getting back in. Like if you were out for a week, give yourself about a week to get back. And I'm not talking doing nothing. I'm just talking doing minimum so that your body can get back on track while it's still healing. Because even though you might actually feel like you feel better, inside is still working, your immune system is still working, and it's strengthening. So be looking out for that Foodie Friday tomorrow. I'll give you guys the recipe for my healthy chicken soup, and I'll talk about all the benefits of all of the herbs that I put into it, and how they actually do help you get healthier quicker. They're full of antibiotic properties and so on. And then I'll also give you guys a little hints on some supplementation that you can do whenever you don't feel good to get yourself back on track. I hope this helped you guys, and I hope y'all relate. I know that a lot of my girls right now that I'm working with in the one-on-one coaching, actually 2 of them don't feel good right now. I don't know if it's going around or what, but both of them don't feel good right now. And so hopefully you guys are watching. Sarah and Kristen, hopefully y'all are watching. And hopefully you guys got some help out of this. Shoot me a message, you guys, and you can even put it in comments down here on the post. If y'all have any questions whatsoever, I'm more than happy to answer them. Okay? All right. Love y'all. Mwah.